Hi everyone, welcome to Module 9. It's been a little while since I saw you. I'm coming to you from the campus of Cal State San Bernardino. We have the College of Education behind me and the mountains, which finally have some snow. So let's take an overview of Module 9. First of all, like many weeks in our course, I want you to start by thinking about yourself. How have you used digital resources in your own writing? And how have you learned how to do that? For example, when you first started using Facebook or Twitter, how did you learn what that genre was like and how to use it? And how do you continue to learn? Have you ever used digital resources in your own teaching or learning? And how have these benefited learning in particular? And how do you feel when you use digital resources? Is this motivating for you, or do you find it that you write differently online? How do you feel about it? This week we're going to talk about the changing nature of writing and text in the 21st century, and we're going to talk about how incorporating computer-based technology and new forms of writing promotes L2 writing development. It's not just for fun, but it's actually a great learning tool, and it's great for writing development. We're going to identify and evaluate a range of teaching and learning practices for fostering learners' digital and multimodal literacies, which we all need in the 21st century. And we're going to identify digital resources for writing instruction that promote learners' L2 writing. The things you're working on this week are reading the 2 pieces of required readings. Don't forget to open the study guides first because I've summarized some parts of the readings for you instead of asking you to, you know, uh, you know, uh, get through it yourself. You also need to look at the class lectures and class activities as with every week. And this includes a web exploration of digital tools, which I really want you to take the time to do because you're going to see a lot of great resources for your classes in that web exploration. And completing the summaries and study guides just for your own study purposes, and completing discussion board. And also this week we're doing our writing strategy quiz. So it would be helpful for you if you did the viewing of your classmates' mini lesson PowerPoints prior to completing the quiz, because that will give you ideas that you can use for your quiz. And viewing the mini lesson presentations of your classmates is required. You need to look at and comment on at least 8 of them. Okay, in this module we explore aspects of design and voice in writers' texts, especially digital literacies. So I'd like you to come away with an understanding of how digital literacies benefit L2 writers, how to incorporate these resources into your instruction, and what learners need to know about texts that involves a sense of design and materiality. Recent scholars have examined how literacy goes beyond words and sentences, and they're looking at writers' use of all the resources at their disposal, including not only the text, but also the multimodal resources. Just as in speaking, where speakers use not only words, but also tone of voice, body language, and accompanying symbolic features like what we're wearing, our hair, our makeup, our sunglasses, to communicate effectively for different contexts, writers design and create texts that draw on resources from multiple modalities. So emoticons, typeface, type style, the visual layout, the colors, the images, etc., to communicate in written texts. A big idea in this module is the idea of voice, which we already talked about before, but Cramsch really elaborates this idea in defining it as the process by which people create, maintain, or transform institutional roles and identities through the discursive choices that they make. And another big idea in this module is the idea of design. The concept of design is used to capture the transformative and innovative aspect of meaning making, in which language use is not only a matter of deploying existing representational resources, but also a dynamic process of adopting and reshaping existing resources. So design is really not only about fitting with convention, but also being creative and creating new ways of representing. So have a great week. Keep working with your group mates to complete your grade level portfolio. You're going to be viewing your classmates' mini lessons and completing the writing strategy quiz. And let me know if you have questions as you work on your portfolio projects. Enjoy.